The number of solutions x, y, z to this particular equation x minus y minus z equal to 25, where x, y, z are positive integers such that x is less than equal to 40, y less than equal to 12, z less than equal to 12. How many solutions are there? Now this is a kind of question which are easy questions, which are easy but time consuming. And these are not good questions to attempt if you want to do a large number of questions. You're someone who wants to have high attempts, ये सवाल छोड़ना चाहिए. This is a round 2 or a well left question. But if you are someone who wants to do few questions but wants to get every one of them right, even if they take time, then this is a good question to look at. This is a time consuming round 2 or round 3 question as far as I'm concerned. But करना कि नहीं करना ये आपकी श्रद्धा है. Okay, so let's look at this. What does it say? X is equal to 25 minus 25 plus y plus z. ठीक है, केसेस बनाने पड़ेंगे, लिखने शुरू कर देते हैं. बिकॉज x कैन बी एनीथिंग फ्रॉम लेस देन फ्रॉम 40 टू बिलो. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट मेकिंग केसेस. वी हैव x, if I take x 40, y z. If x is 40, then y plus z will have to be 15. Okay, let me write down here. Y plus z has to be 15. अगर y plus z has to be 15 and y is less than equal to 12, z is less than equal to 12. So can I say 12 plus 3? It could be 11 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 1 plus, no, 3 plus 12. 2 plus 1 plus तो नहीं हो सकता ना, because if it is 2, the maximum value of z is going to be nothing but 12. So 12 plus 2 or 12 plus 1. So how many cases will be available to us out here? How many solutions are possible? From 3 to 12. How many are these? 10 cases. Okay. Okay. So let me put it this way. Y will be from 12 to 3 and z will be from 3 to 12. So and y plus z was 15. So how many cases are there? 10 cases. Okay. Next, 39. If x is 39, y plus z will have to be 14. Again the same thing we can do. 12 से लेके ये 2 हो जाएगा. Similarly 11, 3 and till when? 2, 12. How many cases? One more. This is going to be from 12 to 2. So how many cases are there? 11 cases. 12 minus 2 plus 1. So 11 cases. So next we have what? 11 cases. Okay. So where? Okay. Next is 38. 38 means this should be 13. Y plus z should be 13. So 25 plus 13 is equal to 38. 38 लेके आएगा सेम चीज. 12 से लेके ये 1 तक जाएगा, ये 1 से लेके 12. ये 12 है तो this will be 1. If y is 1, so how many cases are there? 12 cases. Okay. Next one, 37. Okay. Now the important thing to understand in these questions, a pattern will emerge. Okay. So far, I'm just going through the cases and just checking some pattern 10, 11, 12. But आगे pattern क्या दिखेगा? That is what we need to check out. So if it is 37, if x plus x is 37, then y plus z will be 12. Y plus z will be 12. Okay. Y plus z will be 12. अब 12 कैसे आएगा? This could be 11 से 1 or 1 से 11. Now I'll have 11 cases. I'll have 11 cases started with 10, 11, 12, 11. कब reverse आएगा क्या? देख लेते हैं. So now I have 11 cases out here where x will be from 11 से 1 and this will be from 1 to 11. That means if x is 11, y will be 1. And if x is 1, if y is 11, z will be 1. If y is 1, z will be 11. Okay. Next will be 36. Okay. Same if you look at 36, 36 minus 25, 11. If I want 11, I'll start from 10 to 1 and 1 to 10. I can see a pattern emerging now. पहले 3 को छोड़ देते हैं, 10, 11, 12. After that 11, 10. What should be next? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 आना चाहिए है. Okay. Now let's see. So 11, 10. Okay. So एक और केस देते हैं. उसके बाद 35. 35 means I need a total of 10. Y plus z has to be 10. That means what are the possibilities? 9 plus 1 and 1 plus 9. From 9 to 1 and 1 to 9. How many cases? 9. Okay. What will be the last case? What is the smallest value of y plus z? The smallest value of y plus z, x, y and z are positive integers. Y is less than equal to 12. So the smallest value of Y and Z will be 1. Minimum value. अगर Y 1 है और Z भी 1 है तो कितना हो जाएगा ये X? X will have to be 25 plus 2, 27. Okay? So इस केस में एक ही केस आएगा. So how many cases are there? So the number of cases which we'll have will be, पहले इन तीन में होगा 10 plus 11 plus 12, 10 plus 11 plus 12 for these cases. And how many are these? These are nothing but 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1 up to 1. What are these? Sum of first 11 integers, which is n into n plus 1 by 2. Sorry, n into n plus 1. Sum of first 11 integers. So this is going to be 11 into 12 by 2. 66 cases. This is the sum of these is 66. Okay. So 66 possibilities have come from these. And what is 10 plus 11 plus 12? This is 33. Okay. So this is equal to 33. So what should be my answer? 66 plus 33 equal to 99. Now you can see you have to do lot of work out here. ये और बात है, once you get the pattern, you can stop there and say, okay, this is what is going to happen. But important thing to understand is this is a time consuming question, and whether to do it or not in the paper is a call you need to take when you look at the question in the paper. AB, CD, EF, GH, JK be 5 diameters of a circle with center O. And how many ways can 3 points be chosen out of all these points? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, O. Okay, how many points? 11 points to form a triangle. Okay, circle बनाते हैं पहले एक. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Let me say 5. These are 5 we have. Okay. Okay. Right. So let me say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K and O. Okay. So these are my points out here. Okay. So I need to choose 3 points. So I need to find how many triangles will be formed. Now, what does it mean? How many points are there? 11. I can choose any 3 points. Any 3 points will make a circle, isn't it? So if I have A, C, K, I'll have a circle. Sorry, not a circle, a triangle. If I have A, E, H, triangle. Okay. खाली एक ही problem है. There's only one problem. What is that problem? Is A, B, and this is O. If I choose AOB, it will not be a triangle, but 11C3 में तो आ जाएगा. What is AOB? AOB is a diameter. So each of these diameters should be removed now. So my answer should be 11C3 minus 5. Why minus 5? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diameters have to be removed. Because if you choose AOB, COD, EOF, GOH, JOK, each of them will be a straight line, will not be a triangle, and we want to form a triangle. So the answer should be 11C3 minus 5. Okay. What is 11C3? 15 into 11 is 165 minus 5, 160. Okay. Correct answer is going to be 160. Now supposing this was a question which was not a theta but a MCQ. Now if this question was a MCQ, you would have seen there would be one choice 165, another choice would be 160. दोनों choices पक्का मिलती. Why? Because of the season. So in such a MCQ, your first thing you need to see, अच्छा जो दो जिनमें 2 में 5 का difference है ना, my answer will be one of those, and the lower one should be logically be the answer. You can still check if you want to, but I'm saying in an MCQ you have found both these choices, and that is where you need to be careful. कि अगर जल्दबाजी में 165 mark कर दिया, you would have got a -1. In how many ways can 7 identical erasers be distributed among 4 kids in such a way that each kid gets at least one eraser but nobody gets more than 3 erasers. Okay, so maximum 3 मिल सकते हैं किसी को, but हर एक को minimum 1 मिलना चाहिए. Cases बनाओ, no, don't worry about anything else, just start picking cases. So we have 4 children, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Each of them have to get at least 1 eraser. चलो एक बांट दो सबको, 1, 1, 1, 1. Out of 7 erasers, 4 तो बांट दिए हमने. We are left with 3 erasers. Okay. Now ये 3 कितने तरीके से दे सकते हैं? That is what we need to find out. What are the possibilities? एक को 2 दिया, 1, 0, 0. Another possibility could be 1, 1, 1, 0. Can any one of them get 3? Supposing can I do 3, 0, 0, 0? No, I can't. Why? Because अगर इसको 3 मिल गया तो 3 plus 1 will be 4, and the question is saying no one gets more than 3 erasers. So this possibility is ruled out and we have only 2 possibilities. So effectively we need to find out in how many ways can you give 2, 1, 0, 0 and how many ways can you get 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, cases भी बना सकते हैं but दूसरे तरीके के. So let's look at first the PNC वाला तरीका. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 factorial upon 2 factorial. Why 2 factorial? 0 is getting repeated. Okay. So how many cases will be there? 4 into 3 into 2 upon 2, which is 12 possibilities. So this is nothing but 4 into 3, 12 possibilities. Okay. Chalo. Dusra, look at this one. What is this again? 4 factorial upon 3 factorial, because there's a repetition for 1 is coming 3 times, which is nothing but 4. So answer should be 16. Okay. Now in questions in these questions, if you have doubt, if you are not sure about this PNC also, case bana ke dekh lo na. For example, let's look at this one. It can be 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. 4 cases. Right? Systematically काम करना है. Now look at 2, 1, 0, 0. Okay. So I could start with 0 out here. So okay, 0, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay. Then similarly start making cases. Okay. Similarly, you can start doing the cases also. Now it will take a little time. So if you are not able to apply PNC, then this is a question you should leave for later or leave it completely. But if you can apply, then this is because 2, 1, 0, 0 में number of cases, 12 cases बनाने में time लगेगा, and there's also a chance you might miss one case also. Because look at these choices. Okay. So if you're not sure about PNC, maybe there's a question you should leave for later, but I hope you understand the question and it's not a difficult one. For any real number x, let this be the largest integer less than equal to x. If this particular expression has to be equal to 25, then what is the value of n? Now before we do this question, let's understand this particular thing. What is this? Is the largest integer less than equal to x. Okay. So 0.3, what will be the largest integer less than equal to x? 0. Largest integer less than equal to 0.3 will be 0. 0.8, largest integer less than equal to 0.8, 0. 1, largest integer less than equal to 1, 1. 1.7, largest integer less than equal to 1.7, 1. 2.3, largest integer less than equal to 2.3, 2. Similarly, gent of 2, 2. Okay. So all you are saying is ये decimal के पहले वाला number चाहिए मुझे. If I put it very simply, that is what you are looking for. Okay. Now, second thing, whenever students see such a question, okay, whenever students see such a question with such a stupid looking equation, they just leave it. नहीं यार, छोड़ना नहीं है. N means you can substitute the value. Now, what is this expression inside going to be equal to? There is nothing but if I take the denominator as 25, ये आ गया ना? This is what this is. Okay. Now let's start checking. We want the sum to be 25. If n is equal to 1, if n is equal to 1, what does this become? This becomes 6 by 25. This is less than 1, so this should be equal to 0. At n equal to 1, this will be 0. N equal to 2 will become 7 by 25. Again 0. ये कब होगा 1? When will this become 1? This will become 1 when the numerator becomes 25. 25 कब होगा? At n equal to 20. What will it become? 25 upon 25. Okay. So at n equal to 20, this becomes 1. That effectively means till n equal to 19, the value of the expression is 0. So, now let us look at this one again. So, if I say this is equal to 20, then what will the sum be? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1. Right? Similarly, had I said, ये n को जो है मैंने इसका 19 डाल दिया. If this is 19, what will the sum be? 0. Because 0 plus 0 plus 0, 19 times. Okay? So that is what it is effectively. आगे चलते हैं, चलो. Now till when is it going to be 1? या 2 कब होगा? Okay? When will this expression be equal to 2? If n is equal to 45, what does this become? This becomes 50 upon 25. The smallest value will be this thing ना, because if n is 44, n 44 पे क्या होगा? This will be 1 because this is less than 2. So I can say at n equal to 45, this becomes equal to 2. N equal to 44, this becomes equal to 1. Okay. Now, for how many terms are required for this to be 45 or to this to be 25? Okay, I need all these 19, and how many are these? 20 to 44, these are 25 more. Sum of all these is 0, sum of all these 25. So क्या मतलब हो गया? All of them add up to give me 25. What is the value of n? N is equal to then 44. N is equal to 44. Okay. So n is 44. This is your answer. Okay. So there's a simple question. Value डालो, n की value डाल के pattern identify करा, and you just get the answer from there. A school has less than 500 students. If the students are divided equally into teams of either 9 or 10 or 12 or 25 each, exactly 4 are always left out. However, if they are divided into teams of 11, no one is left out. The maximum number of teams of 12 each that can be found out of the students in the school is, okay. First thing, what is it saying? The number of students is a multiple of 11. Isn't it? If it is divided into teams of 11, no one is left out. Okay. Similarly, n is multiple of 9 plus 4. Why 4? Because when you divide it into groups of 9, 4 बच जाते हैं ना. Group divided into groups. Similarly, multiple of 10 plus 4, multiple of 12 plus 4, multiple of 25 plus 4. क्या मतलब हो गया? This means this is nothing but LCM of 9, 10, 12 and 25 plus 4. Okay. So the smallest number which will satisfy this condition is going to be LCM of this. Okay. So let's find the LCM. What is LCM of 9, 10, 12 and 25? Okay. 25 is 5 square. Highest power of 2 कौन सी है? 2 square. Highest power of 3? 3 square. Highest power of 5? 5 square. So what is the LCM going to be? 2 square into 3 square into 5 square. 5 into 3, 15 into 2, 30, 30 square, 900. So the LCM is 900. एक तो ये तरीका LCM निकालने का. I work slightly differently most of the time. I will not do this. I will say 9, 10, 12, 25. 25 into 9 सीधा कर दिया because I know 25 and 9 के बीच में कोई common factor नहीं है. So 25 into 9, 225. Okay, but this is giving me 4 also. So 225 into 4, 900. That is the way I would do it, but you can choose your method. Okay, so the LCM is 900. That means how many students are there? Some multiple of 900 plus 4. Why? Because when you divide it with 9, 10, 12 or 25, the remainder will be 4. Okay, there is the number of students out there. Okay, but it is also multiple of 11. So क्या हो सकता है? It is less than 500. So how many can be there? If k is equal to 1, 900. If k is equal to 1, then it is 904. K को 1 डाला, k को 2 डाला, 1804. K को 3 डाला, 2704. If k is 4, it is 3504. and k is 3604. Okay, let me write it here. 3604, and if k is equal to 5, 4504. These are the 5 possibilities, na? But we need to check out, it has to be a multiple of 11. Check kar lete which one is a multiple of 11. Okay. And rule for multiplication of 11 is, the divisibility of 11 is, sum of alternate digits should be, sum of alternate digits, if it should be minus the sum of, okay, let me say sum of odd digits minus sum of even digits should be equal to either 0 or a multiple of 11. Okay? So sum of odd digits take na, sum of even digits take na. What is this? 9 plus 4, 13. 13 minus 0, 13. Not a multiple of 11. 12 minus 1, 11. Multiple of 11. Others will not be a multiple of 11. Okay? Most will not be, but we'll check out. Okay? 11 minus 2, 9. Not a multiple of 11. 10 minus 3, 7. Not a multiple of 11. 4 minus or 9 minus 4, 5. Not a multiple of 11. So the only multiple of 11 we have is 1804. Now if you divide these 1804s into groups of 12, how much will you get? 1804 divided by 12. What is this? 12 into 1.5 is 18. 12 into 150 is going to be, it is going to 150 groups and 4 stones will be left out. Okay. So what is the maximum number of groups that can be formed? In this particular case, it will be 150. Okay. Okay. Let 0 be less than equal to a, less than equal to x, less than equal to 100. If fx is equal to this expression, then the maximum value of fx becomes 100 when a is equal to which of the following. Now such questions again students leave most of the time because why? Yeah, ये तो mod है. If this is mod, there will be 2 possibilities. One could be x minus a, other could be a minus x. Similarly, there will be 2 possibilities here, x minus 100 and 100 minus x. And similarly 2 out here. So most students will say this is 2 into 2 into 2, 8 case equations to be checked and solved and checked. No, incorrect. Please read the question carefully. कोई articulation नहीं बननी है इसमें. Okay. Let us look at this again. Okay. How many questions are being formed do we need? Okay. First of all, please look at this. A has to be less than equal to x. If a is less than equal to x, that means x will always be greater than or equal to a. So this will always be x minus a. A minus x की तो possibility है ही नहीं. Similarly, x is always less than equal to 100. That means this will always be 100 minus x. So only one equation is. These are not two. These are not 2 into 2 4 equations. These are two. Was only a single equation. हाँ, यहाँ पे we cannot say anything. But the important thing to understand is x is always greater than a, so you will only have greater than or equal to a, so you will have only one case here. Similarly, x is always less than 100, less than or equal to 100, so you will have only one case out here. Okay. So let's solve it now. Okay. So effectively, what is the equation we have? Our equation is x minus a plus, okay, let me just keep it right a little on the right hand side so that I have some space for working also. This is effectively the equation for fx. Now what does that become? This becomes x minus a. This becomes 100 minus a plus mod of minus 50. So this is our equation for fx. Okay, this is what we have. Now what we want, the question is saying the maximum value of fx becomes 100. The maximum has to be equal to 100. Okay, so maximum value is 100 at what value of a? Okay, so choices check karo. So if a is equal to 0, what is f of 0 going to be? It will be 100 plus, and we want the maximum value. Okay, if a is 0, agar a 0 hai, x can be, the maximum value of x will be 100. I need to find the maximum value. So what will this be? 100 minus 0, minus 50. If A is 0, X can be as high as 100, so yes. So what is the maximum value out here? 100 minus 50, 50, this is equal to 150. So the maximum value is 150. We want the maximum value to be 100. That means 0 cannot be the correct answer. Okay. Let's look at the second case. F equal to 50. Choice 2. Again, हमको maximum value of F50 चाहिए. Okay. When A, maximum value of, sorry, not F50, maximum value of Fx. At A equal to 50. If A is equal to 50, this becomes 100 minus 50 plus minus 50 minus 50. Ab I call this minus 100. If I have to find the maximum value, what will I have to do? Can I take A equal to 100? I can take A equal to 100. A equal to 100 क्या हुआ? ये 0 हो गया. Right? If that means this is equal to 50. But इसमें maximum value थोड़ी ना आई है मेरी. If I have to get this maximum value, because A is 50, this is mod of minus 100. Okay. What will I do? Because A is equal to 50, if I take X equal to 50, ये हो जाएगा ना? Okay. This will be the thing. So 100 minus 50 plus 50, this is equal to 100. This is satisfying. So the maximum value of 100 is when A equal to, or fx of maximum value of fx is equal to 100 at A equal to 50. Okay. So this should be the answer, but just for the sake of it, we'll go through the remaining choices also so that you understand it fully. So again, मैं देखता हूँ again third case, when A is equal to 100. Supposing I look at choice 3. If it is A equal to 100, so 100 minus 100, ये तो 0 हो गया. Plus, if A is 100, then X will also have to be 100. What is it? 100 minus 100 minus 50. So this becomes 50. This equal to. So the maximum value will be 50 at X equal to 100. So this will be a wrong choice. We don't need to do this क्योंकि यहाँ पे answer मिल गया हमें. But फिर भी I am going through it so that you understand the concept fully. Last choice भी देख लेते हैं. At A equal to 25. This is A equal to 25 is what we are checking now. That means what does this become? 75 plus mod of A is 25 minus 75. Okay. Now what should be the value of X for this to be maximum? A is equal to 25. So X को भी 25 लेता हूँ अगर, तो this will be 50 ना? Okay. If you take, as you keep increasing the value of A, this difference will keep on reducing. Sorry, if you keep increasing the value of X, ये difference कम होता जाएगा ना? So X cannot be less than A. So the minimum value of X has to be equal to 25. So 25 लिया, ये बढ़ता जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा. This becomes 25 plus 25, 51, 25. So the maximum, if A is equal to 25, the maximum value is 125. We want the maximum value to be 100. So choice D is wrong. Okay. We should not have checked choice 3 and 4. Choice 2 पे answer मिल गया था. Mark it and move on. Don't waste your time. Right now I did it so that you understand the concept fully. Let A, B, C be 3 non-zero real numbers such that B square is less than 4AC. B square less than 4AC, that means no real roots. Okay, imaginary roots only. And fx equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic. If the set S consists of all integers m such that fm is less than 0. What does fm is less than 0 mean? We'll look at that. Then the set S must necessarily be. Okay, पहली चीज. What does this mean fm is less than 0? If fm is less than 0, okay, that means this kind of a graph. Or okay. Effectively यही आ सकता है ना, when you look at this kind of a thing, fx equal to 0. fx equal to 0 means it's a quadratic equation where it is cutting the x-axis. ये बता रहे कि x-axis वो नहीं काट रहा है. That is all it is telling me. It is not cutting the x-axis. So it is either like this or like this. Okay, but definitely not cutting the x-axis. Okay, that means if b square is less than, okay, so the graph can be any of these. Okay, okay. Now if b square is less than 4ac, that means out here what can the answer be? That set S can be an empty set. Yes, if this is the case, it will be an empty set. If this is the case, it will be set of all integers will satisfy this one. So the correct answer should be this one. The key thing out here was to understand that fm less than 0 means it is not cutting the x-axis. If it is not cutting the x-axis, that means it will always be below or above. Okay, it will always be all values. So since we are saying this and this together, so it will either be an empty set or a set which has all integers. Suppose for all integers x, there are two functions f and g such that fx plus fx minus 1 is 0 and gx is equal to x square. If f of x square minus x is 5, what is the value of f of g5 plus g of f5? Pattern. The first thing I need to do is find out what is f1, what is f2, what is f3, f4 and so on and so forth, so that I get a pattern, so that I can find f5. g5 is not a problem, g5 to straight hai. But f5 is what I need to find. So I need to first identify the pattern so that I can get f5. And how do I do that? I do that on the basis of this particular equation which is given to me. So let's see. F of x square minus x is 5. So if I say f of 1 square minus 1, this is equal to f of 0. F of 0 is 5. Right? Similarly, if I do f of 2 square minus 2, what will this be? F of 2. 4 minus 2. This will also be 5. एक और टर्म ले लेते हैं, just for the heck of it. 3 square minus 3. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 3, 6. Do you see some pattern? What it is telling me effectively, it seems all the odd values are, all the even numbers have a value of 5. If x is even, f0 is 5, f2 is 5, f6 is 5, most probably f4, f8, everything will be 5. Okay, chalo, dekhte hain. Now, the second thing we have is this equation. Because I still need to find out, bhaiya, ki f1 kya hai, f3 kya hai, f4 kya hai, f5 kya hai. Okay. Okay, f3, f4, f5, f6 तो हमने already find कर लिया equal to 5. Okay. Now look at this. F of x plus f of x minus 1 is equal to 1. 1 को दूसरी साइड ले गए ना. So f1 है. So what does that mean? f1 plus f0 is equal to 1. f0 is 1. So f1 should be minus 4. So this is minus 4. Similarly, let's look at the f3. Okay, so f3 plus f2 is equal to 1. f2 is 5. f3 will be minus 4. मेरा pattern मिल गया मुझे. Sorry, this was minus 4. I have found my pattern. All odd. If x is odd, the value is going to be minus 4. If x is even, the value will be 5. So let's look at this. What is g5? F of g5 plus g of f5. Okay, what is f5? f5 will be minus 4. So this is g of, so this is nothing but g of minus 4. And this is f of, what is g5? g5 is 25. What is f of 25? f of 5 is minus 4. All the odd terms are giving me minus 4. So this will be minus 4. And what is g minus 4? g of minus 4 is 16. This should be equal to 12. This is my answer. So पहली चीज यही है, all such questions you need to identify the pattern before you do anything else, and then it's a question of just plugging in the values. But the process of identifying pattern is what you need to be comfortable with.